Is that on now? Are we working? Yes, we are. I, of course, usually do my live stream on this morning, but I've done something to my back. So I'm just keeping this really, really short. I just wanted to say hello, hello. And I will probably do my live stream, a proper one tomorrow, but I just wanted to say hello, mainly because I've been working on something that's really, really exciting. And I just wanted to show it to you. And then I'm off to use it yet again. And what I wanted to, let me just, hey matey kitty, how you going, love? Just moving this over here. So what I wanted to show you, I'm just gonna leap straight in. I've been playing around with I've been doing a lot of life sketching and drawing outside and out and about. And, oh no, the dogs are being silly. Hey, stop it. Goodness me. There's a bush turkey that keeps flaunting itself just out there on the grass, just outside, and the dogs have got a special window and they go absolutely crazy when the bush turkey struts its stuff, waggling its bits and pieces, and that runs off. Anyway, enough about that. So, because I've been doing a lot of art outside of my studio, out and about, I've been playing around with how I organize things and what I take and all of that sort of stuff. And I've been playing a lot with my Hue watercolors, and I've moved everything around and I've been putting them in my Fantastic palettes. So this is actually a different one, a whimsical watercolor, same palette. It's just this really nice form factor. You can mix colors on here. I've got the clear front so I can see what's going on. A little bit of a nice little bit of art on the front there. But it's got this magnetic pan base. I actually use double-sided sticky tape to stick these down. These are the Hue 1mm watercolor pans. Perfectly massive enough for everything. They've got the same form factor from the top as a half pan, which are in some of my other sets, but they're just a bit thinner, so it just makes them lighter and fantastic. They're just cool. That's their reason. They're just cool. But what I've done here is I've amalgamated the Eurovision set, which is here at the top. Oh, I don't have an empty full version to show you, but I've got my Universe set here and the Unique set here. And these are 3 different types of iridescent watercolor that are in the Hue collection, which you can get on my website. And I've just double-sided taped them into one thing. So I've got all my little iridescents in here. I've also just added onto the website, we've got empty, I'm calling them Hue pans because they're this 1mm size that is in all of my Hue watercolors. So we've got Eurovision. I can show you. Eurovision. Oh, good one, camera. Universe. See how it's gleaming? Oh, so good. Actually, let's just do Eurovision again. So Eurovision's a mixture of gleaming and watercolor, so it's got a double punch. Universe is just gleaming, but it's super gleaming, and Unique is a color changing gleam, so you can see that sort of goes from just like, oh yeah, blah de blah, to ah. And if you can see that on this little webcam, it's amazing. And then we add to that the Utopia watercolors, which are sold out, and Euphoria, which are about to sell out. So that's the big 66 set. So the reason I started doing these Hue watercolors is just to get the price down so that you've got maximum colors in the smallest form factor that's practical, so that I can just encourage as many people as possible to do as much watercolor as possible, because watercolor is a little bit magic. Actually, real life, a little bit magic. And do I have more hue sets coming? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But for now, we're just talking about these. So I've actually put a little bundle on my website so you can have the same set as me with the pan, the empty Fantastic palette, and the Huevision set, the Universe set, and the Unique set. The Unique set, by the way, is going to sell out, and at any minute. Well, they all things do, but I haven't got it on the board to restock these ones straight away. So just as with all my things, they're all a little bit limited edition because you just never know what I'm going to be creating next. And what kicked all this off, oh, I'm going to have to stand up in a second because I don't know what is going on with my back today. But anyway, I need to go and walk around. It's difficult for me to show you this because it does involve a little bit of nudie action. I'll just try and cover the buzzies up so that you don't die of a heart attack of buzziness. We had a beautiful model. Now I'll just cover the buzzies. There's her face. So it was a lovely full-figured model. But what I want you to be able to see is, I'm not sure if the lights will be able to pick this up, but I've painted this completely with Euphoria. Not Euphoria, Huevision. The Huevision watercolors, and they've got the gleam in them. Usually with gleaming watercolors, you wouldn't use them for drawing figures because they're a little bit razzle-dazzle. But because of that unique formula, they are divine. And then I added a little bit of Universe in the hair after working on all of my Botticelli-esque things in the way that Botticelli uses gold paint to bring attention to certain areas and bring movement and life into his paintings. I'm just such a fan of adding just a little bit of glimmer, a bit of gleaming to things, because when you, especially if you're working in a journal like I am, and if you've got something hanging on the wall and you're moving around, you get that, the glint, that little catching of the light, and you can just draw the eye, and it gives that illusion of movement, and you can draw the eye where you want your eye to be drawn. So it's sort of just really fun. Yes, so anyway, Jessica says, I love how you use fun colours in the shadows. Oh yes, I love to use, I can't even show you some of my others because it's got nudity and there's, you know, all of these laws and things that surround being able to show wicked parts of the body. And that's, you know, whatever the terms and conditions are, that's whatever. But my goodness, it's so much fun. So I just wanted to show you that. And now I am going to head off to it's the Byron Bay Writers Festival this weekend, and I am going for the first time ever. It's sort of like one of our main events, cultural events. I've never been. Anyway, this year I decided I'm definitely going, and there was a few like workshops and this and that, and there was one that involved drawing. I was like, oh, yes, sign me up. So I am off to that, and it is a lady from India. She is a like a protester for or protector of the forest. So she's created zines and graphic novels and comic books that tell that story of protecting the environment. So she's an environmental graphic novel, just like comic book artist, and she's speaking at the Writers Festival, but she's also has this art workshop. So I'm going to head off to that this morning, and I shall be taking my gleaming watercolors with me, and I'll report back to you potentially with a live stream tomorrow. Otherwise it'll be next week. Just depends on what I've got. I just don't know what's... I hurt my back a few years ago and I had spinal surgery and everything's been pretty good, but I have numbness in my foot. I just have nerve damage and I'm perfectly fine. But if it gives me little warning signs, I listen, because I didn't listen last time and that's why I ended up in hospital. And I don't want to go back there. I've already had hospital this year, but once is enough. Thank you. So that is what I just wanted to pop on and tell you why I'm sorry I haven't got a longer live stream for you, but I am just sharing what I'm up to, what I've been up to. I've been doing so much art. Yesterday and the day before I have named, oh, it must be nearly 200 colours in all sorts of different sets, all sorts of different things. So much fun doing that. It's hilarious fun. Anyway, it's just a day in the life of... Oh, so I better go so I'm not late to my workshop. I just wanted to say hello. That little bundle is on the website now if you haven't jumped into these. And if you have and you wanted to grab yourself another set because you're worried about running out, I would be worried about running out of Eurovision. It's one of my favourite ever watercolour sets that I've done. And that unique one's pretty gorge too. Anyway, always with your glimmering watercolours, if you're going to be using them, moisturise them first. Let them... These activate pretty quickly, but it's good if you just, especially these ones, the Universe, oh, and the Unique, just either a mist or just a little drop of water on the ones that you want to use. So they're just getting ready to... The muse is called down and she gets in there and kicks her feet and gets those paints ready for you. So have a wonderful rest of the day. And thank you for joining me, even though this is very quick. And I shall be back because I have made this commitment to do my live streams every Thursday, and today is just weird. It's not working out. And I shall see you at some other point. Bye.